El Rodeo Elementary School. Since opening in 1927, El Rodeo Elementary School has been more than a place to learn. It's been the heart of a neighborhood. Designed by prominent Los Angeles architect John C. Austin, El Rodeo marked the early growth of Beverly Hills Unified School District. In true Spanish Renaissance Revival style, the campus centers its signature feature, a gorgeous tower rising at the juncture of two wings. Nearly a century later, El Rodeo faced challenges familiar to many historic schools: seismic vulnerabilities and aging systems in need of renewal. Rather than replacing the historic buildings, the school district launched a plan to strengthen the campus while preserving its soul.
El Rodeo School is a voluntary seismic retrofit project and historic rehabilitation of a 118,000 square foot 5-unit building. Essentially a complete interior modernization. Every square foot of the interior was touched, every square foot of the exterior was touched. The scope of work for El Rodeo was actually really limited when it started. But then as we started getting into it and started realizing how those voluntary seismic improvements were impacting the character-defining features of this historic building, the scope of work just started escalating. And it wasn't until the community passed an additional bond, which was Measure BH, the district was able to say, like, we have to do it right, and we have to do all of it. It started from a really small scope of work to touching every square foot of that campus.
From the start, preservation shaped every decision. Each historic feature impacted was carefully studied to see whether it could be preserved, protected, or restored, or if necessary, precisely replicated.
The tower it's so iconic. First walk up towards El Rodeo School, the first thing you see is this beautiful, gorgeous tower. So one of the issues with the tower was water penetrated through the tile, through the plaster, and into the structural supports. So when you actually climbed into the dome itself, that whole system was rusted and decomposing, like it was literally flaking and falling apart. Unfortunately, our structural engineer just said this steel has to be replaced. What was really intimidating is having to reverse engineer that dome to make sure that the shape, the radius, the tile work, everything looked as if it was untouched.
This project transformed the campus to meet modern standards, improve safety systems, and increase accessibility while preserving its historic character. Community involvement was integral throughout. Thanks to the school's ongoing partnership under the Joint Powers Agreement, the community continues to enjoy shared access to campus, including the auditorium, dining hall, and new playfields.
This ribbon cutting at El Rodeo was unlike any ribbon cutting I've ever been a part of. The amount of people that showed up that day, it was mind-blowing. The excitement was palpable. The pride that they have in their schools, it showed. And even the students, they were so excited about being in that building. It was incredible.
Today, El Rodeo Elementary still greets new generations of students under its show-stopping tower. Navigating the fine line between old school charm and new school safety isn't easy. But thanks to this historic rehabilitation project, El Rodeo didn't just ace this formidable test, it graduated summa cum structure.